challenge of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Carl Jung. Chosen one, welcome. If you found yourself here, it's not by accident. This video isn't for everyone. It's only for those who feel a deep stirring within their soul. A quiet but undeniable call that they've always been different. Others can scroll past this. They won't understand. But if you feel the pull to stay, you've been guided here for a reason. I'm talking to you, the one who has always felt like an outsider, the one whose life has been marked by trials, by lessons so painful they've shaped you into something unbreakable. This video is dedicated to you because you've been chosen for a higher purpose. And by the time we're done here, you'll see why it's time to step fully into your power, not for yourself alone, but for the good of the world. Take a moment. Breathe deeply. Feel that. That's your spirit telling you to pay attention. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to harness your unique gifts and why they're so crucial to the greater divine plan. If you've ever doubted your purpose, felt lost, or questioned why you've been burdened with so much, stay. I promise this will change your life. Let me be clear. Not everyone can handle the path of the chosen. It's not easy, it's not comfortable, and it's certainly not ordinary. You've been marked, set apart by the universe to live a life that's extraordinary. But with that calling comes a responsibility to discover your powers, to master them, and to use them for good. Now, I know what you're thinking. What powers? We're not talking about something out of a superhero movie. Your powers are real, subtle, and far more impactful than anything fiction could dream up. Maybe you've always had an unshakable intuition, a deep compassion that pulls others toward you, or an ability to see things in people that they can't even see in themselves. These aren't accidents, they're gifts, and they're meant to be used. But here's the truth that no one tells you. The chosen aren't given these gifts for their own benefit. They're given to you to heal, to guide, and to uplift others. You're not here to hoard power. You're here to become a channel for it. You are a vessel through which divine light flows into the world. And it's time to embrace that. Before we go deeper, I need you to know this isn't a lecture. This is a conversation, a moment between us. Imagine we're sitting together, and I'm here as your guide, a teacher who's walked this path and knows its challenges. I've seen how the world can weigh on you, how it can try to dim your light. But I've also seen what happens when someone like you refuses to give in to the darkness. You shine, and your light transforms lives. So here's my invitation to you. Open yourself to this moment. Listen not just with your mind, but with your spirit. Let these words speak to the part of you that already knows its purpose, but has been waiting for permission to step forward. This is that permission. We're going to cover everything you need to know, how to identify your gifts, overcome the challenges that come with them, and channel your powers into something meaningful. I'll show you how to align with your higher purpose and use your life as a force for good. But first, understand this. Being a chosen one isn't about being superior or perfect. It's about being authentic. It's about owning your pain and transforming it into wisdom. It's about standing in your truth, no matter how hard the winds of the world blow against you. This is your moment. You've been prepared for this, whether you realize it or not. Every hardship you've endured, every time you felt misunderstood, was the universe shaping you into the person you're meant to be. And now, it's time to step into that person fully. Are you ready? Then stay with me. By the end of this journey, you'll not only understand your powers, you'll know exactly how to use them to fulfill your purpose. Let's begin. Who are the chosen ones? To understand how to use your powers for good, you first need to understand who you are. What does it truly mean to be a chosen one? This isn't a label or a title to inflate the ego. It's a calling, a sacred mission that's etched into your very being, a life set apart. Chosen ones have always felt different. From a young age, you may have sensed that you didn't fit in. While others were content with the mundane rhythms of life, you were questioning everything. Why am I here? What's my purpose? That unshakable curiosity wasn't random. It was your soul whispering that you were destined for something greater. Perhaps your life has been marked by trials, even suffering. You faced storms that most people wouldn't survive, relationships that tested your spirit, losses that broke you open. But here's the secret. Those challenges weren't punishments. They were initiations. Each hardship was preparing you, sharpening you like a blade, so you could fulfill your mission. Chosen ones are spiritual warriors, not because life has been easy, but because life has demanded their strength, wisdom, and resilience. The traits of a chosen one. Let's explore some common traits of the chosen. As I speak, see if any of this resonates with you. 1. An unshakable feeling of purpose. Even if you don't fully understand it, there's a part of you that knows you're here for a reason. It's a deep, almost inexplicable knowing. You might feel a constant pull towards something greater, even if the path ahead feels unclear. 2. Empathy that feels overwhelming. You can feel what others are going through, almost as if their emotions are your own. This isn't a weakness, it's a gift. You've been given the ability to connect with others on a soul-deep level, to understand their pain in a way most cannot. 3. A magnet for trials. Your life hasn't been smooth sailing. Far from it. The chosen ones often endure immense difficulties, not because the universe is cruel, but because these experiences are forging you into a vessel for divine wisdom. 4. A natural leader or guide. Even if you don't seek the spotlight, people are naturally drawn to you. They come to you for advice, comfort, or guidance, sensing something in you that feels solid and trustworthy. 5. A restless spirit. You've likely struggled with feeling out of place. Traditional paths, jobs, relationships, societal norms may not satisfy you. That's because you weren't designed to follow. You were designed to lead, even if it's quietly, through the power of your example. Do these traits sound familiar? If so, it's not a coincidence. These are the markers of a chosen one. The chosen throughout history. You're not alone on this path. Throughout history there have been others like you. Prophets, sages, mystics, healers. From Moses leading his people out of bondage to Joan of Arc fighting for her divine vision, history is filled with individuals who embraced their calling despite the immense challenges. But here's the thing, not every chosen one becomes a household name. In fact, most don't. Your mission may not involve leading nations or changing the course of history. Your role may be quieter, more personal, uplifting your family, healing your community, or simply spreading light in your corner of the world. Don't underestimate the power of these smaller, quieter acts. They're just as crucial to the divine plan. The chosen path is not easy. One of the most important truths you must embrace is this. The path of the chosen is not easy. If you're expecting comfort, simplicity, or applause, this isn't the journey for you. You'll face doubts. You'll encounter resistance, both from within and from the world around you. People may not understand you. They might mock or reject you. You'll wrestle with your own fears, wondering if you're truly capable of fulfilling this calling. But here's the truth. The struggles you face are evidence of your path. The fire you've walked through wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to purify you, to burn away what no longer serves so that your true essence can shine through. A call to reflect. So ask yourself, do I recognize myself in this description? Do I feel this pull in my heart? This quiet knowing that I am different for a reason? If the answer is yes, then embrace it. You are a chosen one. But this isn't about arrogance or superiority. It's about responsibility. Being chosen doesn't mean you're better than anyone else. It means you've been entrusted with a sacred mission, a sacred invitation. The world needs chosen ones now more than ever. It needs people who are willing to step into their purpose, to bring light into the darkness, to guide others through chaos. And that's why you're here. Take a moment to reflect on everything you've endured, everything you've overcome. Can you see how it's all been preparing you for this moment? You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out, to rise, and to lead. You've been chosen for a reason. Now it's time to fully embrace that reason. Stay with me, because next we'll explore the gifts that make you uniquely powerful. Understanding your spiritual gifts. Chosen one, let's dive into a subject that holds the key to unlocking your true potential, your spiritual gifts. These aren't random talents or lucky quirks. They are divine tools bestowed upon you to fulfill your purpose. Yet, so many of us either ignore them, fear them, or simply don't recognize them for what they are. If you've ever wondered why you see the world differently, feel things more deeply, or seem to carry a sensitivity that others don't, the answer lies here. These are your spiritual gifts, and understanding them is the first step toward using them for good. What are spiritual gifts? Spiritual gifts are abilities, insights, and energies that resonate from your higher self, connecting you to the divine. They go beyond physical capabilities or intellectual talents. They are your spirit's unique way of influencing the world. These gifts manifest in ways that often defy logic or explanation, but their purpose is always clear: to serve, to heal, and to elevate. Your gifts are as unique as your fingerprint. No two chosen ones are the same, and no gift is better or greater than another. They all serve the divine plan in their own way. Some gifts are quiet and subtle. Others are powerful and transformative. Both are essential. Common spiritual gifts of the chosen ones. Many chosen ones possess heightened intuition, which allows them to sense the truth or direction without logical reasoning. Intuition acts as a guiding compass, a connection to the divine that leads them toward their higher purpose. It often manifests in moments of clarity, sudden insights, or unshakable feelings. Another spiritual gift is deep empathy. Chosen ones feel the emotions of others as if they were their own, creating a profound sense of connection. While this can sometimes feel overwhelming, it also enables them to heal and comfort others with compassion and understanding. Some chosen ones are natural healers with energy that soothes and restores those around them. This gift might appear through words, touch, or simply being present. Even without formal training, their presence brings peace and strength to others. Others carry the gift of vision or clairvoyance. They may see beyond the physical, receiving insights through dreams, symbols, or synchronicities. These visions often act as guidance for their own path or for helping others navigate theirs. Leadership is another hallmark of the chosen. Whether they are quiet influencers or charismatic leaders, their ability to inspire and guide others is undeniable. People are drawn to their authenticity and strength, often looking to them for wisdom and direction. How to recognize your gifts. Recognizing your gifts requires introspection. Pay attention to the qualities that come naturally to you and the patterns in your life that stand out. Often, your spiritual gifts align with the areas where you feel the most fulfillment or where others turn to you for help. Reflect on the moments when you felt most connected to something greater than yourself. Think about the feedback you've received from others. Have people told you that you inspire, heal, or guide them? These are clues to your gifts. Sometimes, the trials you've endured are the clearest indicators of your abilities. Pain and hardship often refine spiritual gifts, shaping you into someone capable of transforming those experiences into wisdom and strength for others. The importance of responsibility. With spiritual gifts comes a profound responsibility. These abilities aren't given to you for personal gain. They are tools meant to serve the greater good. Using them selfishly or ignoring them altogether creates imbalance. Responsibility doesn't mean perfection. It means recognizing your gifts as sacred and treating them with the respect they deserve. It means finding ways to align your actions with your higher purpose while maintaining balance and self-care. Nurturing and expanding your gifts. Your spiritual gifts are like seeds. They grow when nurtured. Practices such as meditation can help you connect more deeply with your intuition and higher self. Journaling your insights and experiences can reveal patterns and guidance you might otherwise miss. Learning from spiritual teachings or seeking mentors who have walked similar paths can also expand your understanding of your abilities. Using your gifts in practical, intentional ways strengthens them, whether it's through helping others, creating something meaningful, or leading with authenticity. Growth requires commitment, patience, and trust in the process. Your gifts will evolve as you do, and the more aligned you are with your higher purpose, the more powerful they become. Challenges in embracing your gifts. The path of the chosen is not without its challenges. Doubt, fear, and misunderstanding often arise when stepping into your power. You may worry about being judged, about failing, or about the weight of responsibility. These challenges are part of your refinement. They test your faith, your resilience, and your commitment to your purpose. Remember, the divine wouldn't give you these gifts if you weren't meant to carry them. Trust in your journey and know that even in moments of struggle, you are supported. The power of your gifts in action. When you embrace your spiritual gifts, you become a conduit for divine energy in the world. Your actions, words, and presence create ripples that can transform lives. Imagine the impact of your intuition guiding someone to their truth, your empathy offering solace to someone in pain, or your leadership inspiring others to step into their own power. Your gifts are not just blessings, they are sacred responsibilities. Each time you use them with love and intention, you contribute to a greater harmony. Even the smallest actions, when aligned with your higher purpose, can have profound effects. Chosen one, your gifts are the universe's way of working through you. Now that you understand them, the question is, what will you do with them? The world is waiting for you to shine, to use your abilities for good, and to fulfill your sacred mission. The journey is yours to take. Step forward boldly, for your light is needed now more than ever, overcoming the challenges of the chosen path. Let's be honest, being a chosen one is not an easy journey. If you're here, you already know this to be true. The path of the chosen is filled with trials that test your spirit, break your ego, and push you beyond what you think you can endure. It's not for the faint-hearted, but that's the point. These challenges are not punishments, they're preparation. They are designed to mold you into the person you are meant to become. One of the first challenges chosen ones often face is isolation. Have you felt like you don't belong, no matter where you are? Maybe you've been surrounded by people but still felt an aching loneliness deep within. This isn't a flaw or a punishment. It's the universe pulling you away from distractions so you can hear the voice of your own soul. Isolation teaches you self-reliance and strengthens your connection to the divine. Another common challenge is misunderstanding. The world doesn't always recognize or appreciate those who are different. You might have been labeled as too sensitive, too intense, or too much. But let me tell you, this is a reflection of others' inability to understand your depth, not a sign that you're flawed. The chosen ones have always been misunderstood. It's part of walking a path that most people can't see. Trials and hardships are another hallmark of the chosen path. Have you ever wondered why your life seems harder than others? It's because your spirit chose this path to grow stronger. Each obstacle you face, every loss you endure, every heartbreak you survive is refining you. Like gold in the fire, your struggles are burning away the impurities, leaving behind something pure and unshakable. One of the most profound challenges is carrying the weight of your purpose. Sometimes you might feel overwhelmed, as though the world is asking too much of you. You may question, why me? Why was I chosen? But remember, you were chosen because you can carry this weight. The universe doesn't make mistakes. You have been given the strength, wisdom, and resilience to fulfill your purpose. So how do you overcome these challenges? Let's start with self-care. This is not just a buzzword, it's a spiritual necessity. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Set aside time every day to nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Meditate, pray, journal. Do whatever helps you reconnect with your inner self. Think of this as recharging your spiritual battery. Boundaries are another essential tool. As a chosen one, your empathy and compassion are like magnets for those in need. While it's important to help others, it's equally important to protect your energy. Learn to say no when necessary. Remember, boundaries are not walls. They are gates that allow you to decide what and who comes into your sacred space. Grounding is another practice that can help you navigate the challenges of the chosen path. When the world feels chaotic, grounding techniques like walking barefoot on the earth, deep breathing, or visualizing roots growing from your feet into the ground can help you feel stable and centered. These simple practices anchor you in the present moment, giving you the strength to face whatever comes your way. Faith is your greatest ally. Trust that you are never alone, even in your darkest moments. The universe, your spirit guides, and the divine are always with you, guiding and supporting you. When life feels overwhelming, lean into your faith. Surrender your struggles to the divine and trust that everything is happening for your highest good. Perspective is also key. Instead of seeing your challenges as obstacles, view them as opportunities for growth. Ask yourself, What is this teaching me? How can this make me stronger? By shifting your perspective, you transform struggles into stepping stones. Community is another lifeline for chosen ones. While your path may feel solitary, there are others out there who understand what you're going through. Seek out like-minded souls, those who are also walking a spiritual path. Whether it's through a local group, online community, or even a close friend, connecting with others who share your values can remind you that you're not alone. Lastly, remember to celebrate your victories, no matter how small they seem. Every time you overcome a challenge, you're proving your strength and resilience. Acknowledge how far you've come. Gratitude is a powerful tool for staying aligned with your purpose. The challenges of the chosen path are real, but so is your ability to overcome them. Each trial is shaping you into the person you were meant to be. Your struggles are not in vain. They're the foundation of your strength, wisdom, and compassion. So the next time you feel overwhelmed or question your purpose, remember this: you were not chosen to be perfect. You were chosen to be authentic, to grow, and to rise. The universe saw something extraordinary in you, and it's time you see it in yourself. This path may be hard, but it is also sacred. Embrace it with courage, faith, and love. You were made for this. Keep going. The world needs you to keep shining your light. How to use your powers for good. Being a chosen one means carrying extraordinary gifts and a responsibility to use them wisely. These powers were given to you not for personal gain, but to serve the greater good. Yet, knowing how to channel your abilities effectively can feel overwhelming. Where do you begin? How do you ensure your actions align with your higher purpose? Let's explore this journey together. Understand the nature of your powers. The first step in using your powers for good is to deeply understand their nature and purpose. Your gifts might include heightened intuition, deep empathy, healing abilities, creativity, or leadership qualities. These aren't random. They've been tailored to your soul's mission. They are tools the universe has entrusted you with to fulfill your unique role. What do you do effortlessly that others find difficult? What traits or skills do others admire in you? These are clues pointing to your gifts. For example, if people often turn to you for comfort, you may have healing energy. If your words or actions inspire others, you might possess the power of influence. Recognizing these gifts is the foundation for wielding them effectively. Refine your gifts. Gifts are like muscles. They need to be developed and refined. You weren't born knowing exactly how to use them. It takes practice, patience, and intentional effort to master your abilities. Start by trusting yourself. If intuition is your gift, listen to those gut feelings and act on them. Each time you trust this inner guidance, it strengthens. If creativity flows through you, nurture it by dedicating time to your craft and exploring new ways to express yourself. Spiritual grounding is essential in this process. Practices like meditation, prayer, or time in nature connect you to your higher self, ensuring you remain aligned with the divine purpose of your powers. Shift from self to service. One of the most transformative steps is shifting your focus from self-interest to service. Your gifts are not just for you. They are meant to heal, uplift, and guide others. This doesn't mean neglecting yourself, but rather understanding that true fulfillment comes from giving. Serving others can be as simple as offering comfort to someone in pain. using your skills to create something meaningful, or standing up for what's right in your community.